Alright, today I'll be showing you a tutorial in After Effects, and I've been working on a project for volleyball jumbotron um, videos for our West Central volleyball team. So I will start by searching up here After Effects and CS6. As you can see here, there's an After Effects rendering engine. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but right when I got started in this project, I clicked on that and I didn't know what I was doing, so make sure you get After Effects CS6. And I'm sure CS5 or CS4 will work too, but I've worked with CS6. Until it loads here. And then you're going to come in something like this. I'll just press close. Okay, so over here you have panels that different things for them. You have your project plan panel over here. It'll hold your pictures, your videos, pretty much all the media that you're putting in there. This one's your composition panel. It's basically what you're going to be working on. Your template, you're going to be working on it pretty much the whole time. And then down here is basically like a timeline of what you're doing. And then you can do different stuff down here, and I guess I'll explain that. I think the easiest way to start a new project is go right down here and create a new composition. I really didn't change anything in here. I just pressed OK, and then gives you a new background. And then right away with mine, I started with text. So come up here to this text box and start typing, I guess. We're gonna make just a volleyball saying, I guess, that I made pretty easily. At the end, we're gonna have it say ace for volleyball. So we'll keep it like that. And then, okay, so let's say we wanted this to be a little bit bigger. We're gonna come down here to click on it and press S. As you can see, it's gonna show up scale, and that's how I made it bigger. Now come back up here. And then you gotta go down here, position, and you can move it around. This is left to right, or up and down. So let's say I'm gonna move it to the very bottom, and then to the right a little bit. There we go. And also with importing pictures or clips, you can double click right here, which brings up all your files, desktop, whatever. I don't know. I think it's personally just easy and just to drag it in, drop it, and then there we go. Now that that's in there, if you wanted to, you could drag this down here, and there's your picture. Now, if I want to, let's say I want to make this bigger, I'd press scale again and scale it up or scale it down. Also, if you want your words to be above the picture, you're gonna have to have your words above your images or your clips, so like if I moved this up there, I wouldn't be able to see ace is in this position. But we're not going to do anything with that right now, so we'll just delete that. Next thing, I'm going to make something up here. I'm just going to say A, because eventually it's going to be A, S, or C, and then E, like we're doing a chant. So with that, I'm going to make, oops, I click down here, I'm going to make the scale so I can make it a little bit bigger. And then position. And when you're working with After Effects, you're probably going to want to learn your short keys. You have your position, your anchor point, opacity. There's a lot of different ones that you're going to want to know pretty much. And then also with that, I kind of like to change the color of. We'll change it to lavender, I guess. What so that you can discriminate between this or the ace and the A, so that I don't know, it's a lot easier to work with. Now that you do that, I'll create another one up here, and we'll say C, and then scale it and make that bigger. And then position. You can also, if you wanted multiple ones up, you can press shift, and then, so that's how I'd get another one up, but I don't know. I also do empty layers a lot. I think it's when you click and you don't do it there, I don't know, it's kind of hard to drag, but let me move this in the right place. There we go. Like that. I made just another one, but I guess it's pretty hard to control. Just delete it simply like that. And then we'll make our E. So here's scale again. Position. And get this in the right. This isn't going to be probably perfect, but I'm just going to show you kind of an overview. When you're doing something like this, obviously you can go as long as you want. I'm going to keep mine about 10 seconds because that's kind of the project I'm working for. And then you're going to want to, alright, so I haven't been color coding, but moved it to brown and this to blue. So your E is your blue. So let's say we're making a chant, so you want your A first, and then your C, and then your E, and then your ace last. So we're going to move this one over here because that's our ace. Our A will be starting, and then our C will be a little bit behind that, and this one a little behind that, and then we'll have ace. That looks good. Test it out. Good. You can make it a lot better. You could also, if you wanted to, you could turn these things on. I can't remember what they're called, but what they basically do is they say that you recognize that thing is there, or that word is there. So then if I wanted to move E around to another one, to right here, and then make another one, what I could do is it would then move down. So what that is usually you can move pictures all around the screen if you wanted to throughout a presentation. Just going through some other things. Right here, if you click on, this is your timeline. So if your project was, let's say, a minute long and you wanted to get to 50 seconds, just type it in. I don't know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Over here, change font, double click right here, and then let's just say we want it black. There we go, black. Also, change the font, size, pretty much anything in a normal Word document, I guess. It's not that complicated. And then I didn't really get much time to explore, but go up here to like effects, and you can make 3D stuff with your audio, text, a lot of different options that you can do. Well, that's the basics of the After Effects that I used for this volleyball jumbotron thing, and thank you. See you next time.